What's up, everybody? This is Avocado Jones. I'm here with Dee Turner and Azizi Jasper, and this is the Daily Walk. What's going on, everybody, man? We doing something different today. Today we at the Daily Walk. We have a special guest, man. Azizi Jasper. Say hello, Azizi.
Peace, man. What's good, world?
Okay, people that wonder who the fuck is Azizi Jasper. Azizi Jasper is one of my brothers, as well as Dee Turner. So it's kind of like two different elements of Ak right now, because Traz, aka Dee Turner, has been a friend for me since knee high to the curb in Linden Houses, where Azizi has been my knee high to the curb, you know what I mean, brother, in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Me and Z met at Grand Rapids Community College. I remember when Azizi Jasper had like a lot of dark man braids going in the back and stuff.
Come on, man.
And we was definitely we had like tutelage from a sister named Ayako, Sister Floyd. Correct?
Lady Floyd, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Lady Floyd. Yeah, and that's how we met. And for some reason, we was inseparable. Azizi has been a pillar in the Grand Rapids community. He basically started, he started the urban poetry scene in Grand Rapids, Michigan. He left Grand Rapids, Michigan, and continued on with the essence of poetry in Detroit, Michigan. And a lot of things that happened came from this brother right here. I'm so excited for this brother to be on the Daily Walk show. So welcome, Z.
Man, appreciate it, man. It's an honor, man. Appreciate it, my brothers. Looking forward to a great conversation, man. I'm a fan of your prior work, man, and I'm interested to see where this goes for sure.
Cool, man.
Yo, let me say something. I'm literally just meeting Azizi, and Ak, you sort of know how I operate. Like, since we've been kids, I've been very standoffish with people. Like, if I don't, like, I have this ability to sort of read people before I even have a conversation with them, and if the vibe doesn't feel right, I just don't fuck with them. You know what I mean? Like,
this is a New York thing, though.
Yeah, that's definitely a New York thing. But like, and we have stories about that. That's the reason why I didn't fuck with Sarge when y'all was messing with Sarge. Like, I didn't mess with him. I didn't trust him. But this brother here, man, he and I had a chance to just chop it up for a couple of minutes. You know, just before you came on. And when I tell you, I'm excited about the prospect of working with this brother and being able to build something with the two of you, be able to get into some really insightful, enlightening conversation. I'm really excited about it. So Azizi, man, I appreciate you immensely, brother. I'm feeling your spirit. And I'm looking forward to just building with you.
My brother, absolutely, man. That's mutual for sure.
Word,
for sure. Appreciate that, King.
Absolutely, word.
All right. So the topic of the day: Jonathan Majors. He went around and it's not this shit. Jonathan Majors. He went around and he was the next biggest thing as a black actor.
Yep.
I was super excited. I think I seen him in a country western. That was the first time that I noticed that he was an ill actor.
Where I got turned on to Jonathan Majors was there was a television show, a series some years back called Lovecraft. I don't know if y'all remember. Yeah, Lovecraft.
Never seen that shit.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Excellent. Yeah, excellent. So and the book is really good too. So I recommend people read the book. But yeah, that's where I saw him, and I was like, "Oh, this dude he's it." And then obviously we saw him in Creed as well. So,
right, I saw him in Creed, but then when I really knew he was about to blow up is when he was on the Disney movie, Ant-Man, Quantumanium, where he played Kang.
Okay,
and how he played that role was so like real creepy. I just thought like it was like Infinity Wars happening all over again. It was just the beginning. I mean, this is going to be it. It's going to change the whole Disney MCU, and we was going to see what happened until Kang messed around with a white girl, and started running away from her because she was nutso, and everybody knew she was nutso, and he was nutso. You know,
I'm sorry. So I just need context because this is a story I didn't really follow. So I do know he was in a relationship with a white woman, right?
Yeah.
And shit went off the rails or something, and she started saying that he was physically abusing her. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, all right.
He also wanted her to be the next act like Michelle Obama and Coretta Scott King. Z, would you add on to that?
Look, this Jonathan Majors is one of the funniest characters in modern times, in my opinion. He's a tragic story. I don't know how. All right, let me just say this. Black people who venture out away from blackness and then get their asses kicked always end up running back home.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we talked about me and you, when we had a conversation about like Michael Jackson back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And he was talking about it don't matter if it's black or white, and you know he started, you know, he lost all of his melanin, however that happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He went on a whole, you know, whatever. But the second they were coming at him with charges, he's showing up with the Nation of Islam and Johnny Cochran in court.
I remember that. I definitely remember that shit. That was crazy.
What I'm saying? Like, yeah. And Jonathan Majors is like the same sort of situation to me, man. Like, you should have never, like, this dude should have never left us in the first place. Like, you scream black, you scream everything black physically,
everything.
You know what I'm saying? And you know that any white woman that is with you is for one or two reasons. It's because you're a magical, successful Negro, or she's fetishizing your wide nose and your, you know what I'm saying, and your African features. It's one or two reasons.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
He should have never left home in the first place, because it's a tragic case of the obvious for me.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So I guess I forgot her last name is Jabbari, which I don't like because my son name is Jabbari.
wait.
Never like
that. Yo, time out. Whose last name is Jabbari?
The white girl last name is Jabbari.
Out here.
Grace.
Are you serious?
Grace Jabbari, right? Grace Jabbari.
Grace Jabbari. Fuck she
was she previously married to a black man?
Who knows, man?
No, nobody knows.
I never delved so deep into her. I just know that she was wilding and calling 911 saying he was beating her up, and next thing you know, she's at the nightclub partying and stuff. Like, she's not really that stressed out. There's video footage showing her chasing Jonathan Majors, like doing 50. Jonathan like doing 50 away from this girl. You know what I mean?
Oh, running. Wow.
Running. Yeah. And even the driver was like, yo, this chick was wilding. She was drunk. And for some reason he ended up getting charged.
Wow.
Like you press assault charges on a musclehead Negro that's running away from you, and you have no bruises, you know what I'm saying, no nothing or whatever, but somehow, you know, but it's obvious. It's just so obvious. He should have never done it. This is like one of those things that's like he's too stupid for me to feel bad for him. It's just obvious to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's you know, but I feel bad for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he had everything, but like, it was so out. The writing was on the wall. With this one, man. You know, I've long said that white women are the biggest threat to Black liberation, like that there is, like, because we let them go places that we know not to let white men go. You know what I'm saying? Because by virtue of marrying them, by virtue of dating them, by virtue of, you know, procreating with them or whatever, man, like, white women are modern day COINTELPRO. Like, the as long as we let them get close, we never gonna be liberated, because there's certain conversations that we're just not gonna be able to have about certain things that we honestly shouldn't be having around them, because they're the perpetrators of a lot of that a lot of that bondage or whatever that we still need to get out of, man. So, you know, it's I don't know why. It's almost like a crackhead under the age of like 45. Like there should not be one, but somehow there are. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to feel bad for a young cat to still try and crack. You know what I'm saying? Like you should know by now, brother.